Good morning all of you. Today we are going to learn Dhoti Salwar. This is the look of the garment for your Dhoti Salwar. Dhoti Salwar is a variation of your Salwar. Nowadays Dhoti Salwar is in trend, which we can pair up with any crop top or a peplum top. Now let us draft the Dhoti Salwar. The measurements required for your Dhoti Salwar are Dhoti length, which is 100 centimeters, hip round measurement 90 centimeters, ankle round 26 centimeters, and belt width, which we can take it as 5 to 7 centimeters, which varies from 5 centimeters to 7 centimeters. So here these are the measurements for standard size 10. Now before drafting the Dhoti Salwar, you need to have all these construction steps in hand. Construction steps for your belt and construction steps for your Dhoti Salwar. So before starting the draft of Dhoti Salwar, be ready with these construction steps. Let us start with the drafting of your Dhoti Salwar. Initially, let us start with the draft of your belt. As I told you, any draft starts with a perpendicular line. First of all, draw one perpendicular line using your 1/4 scale. Label the corner as 0. 0 to 1 downward direction is your belt width. Here, I am taking the belt width as 5 centimeters for standard size 10. So 0 to 1 downward direction, measure 5 centimeters, and 0 to 2 outward direction will be half of your hip round measurement, which is 90 by 2, 45 centimeters. So 0 to 2 outward direction is 45 centimeters. Now square down from point number 2 and square across from point number 1 and label here point number 3. Now 0 to A upward direction and 2 to B upward direction is 5 centimeters extra for casing. In order to form a loop for your drawstring, we are taking this 5 centimeters extra on top of your belt. Now, so join A and B with a straight line. So this is your belt of Dhoti Salwar. You are supposed to cut along A, 0, 1, 3, 2, B and A. This is the drafting of your belt for Dhoti Salwar. Once you are done with your drafting, specify the pattern information. That is cross grain line for your belt. Name of the pattern is Dhoti belt. Cut to number of pieces. And the name of the draft is Dhoti belt for standard size 10. Now, let us draft the dhoti portion. Again, as I told you, any draft starts with a perpendicular line. Draw one perpendicular line using your 1/4 scale and label the corner as 0. And 0 to 1 downward direction will be your dhoti length minus belt width. Why? Because belt we have already done separately. We have already done a separate draft for your belt. So 0 to 1 down will be your dhoti length minus 1 belt width, which is 5 centimeters. So 100 minus 5, 95 centimeters. So measure 0 to 1 down 95 centimeters. And 0 to 2 out will be the width of your fabric. Here it depends upon 0 to 2 depends upon the width of your fabric. For example, I am assuming my fabric width as 100 centimeters. So here 0 to 2 I am taking it as 100 centimeters. While you are doing your drafting, you can measure the width of your fabric and you can take 0 to 2 accordingly. Now here I am assuming my fabric width as 100 centimeters. So I have taken here 0 to 2 as 100 centimeters. And then join 1 and 2 with a straight line using your scale. And then 2 to 3 inward direction towards your left. 2 to 3 towards your left, measure it as 6 to 10 centimeters. It may vary from 6 to 10, but here for standard size 10 I am taking this as 8 centimeters. 2 to 3 inward direction 8 centimeters. From point number 3, square down and mark point number 4 over here. From point number 3, square down and mark point number 4. And this 2, 3, 4 portion you need to discard it. You have to ignore this particular portion. This is of no use. And now 0 to 5 downward direction is nothing but your crotch depth minus belt width. What is the formula for crotch depth? That is 1/3 of your hip round plus 2.5 centimeters extra for ease. This is the formula for crotch depth, which we have repeated for your belted churidar and plain churidar also. So 0 to 5 down is nothing but your crotch depth minus belt width. Your crotch depth for standard size 10 is 32.5 centimeters minus belt width is 5 centimeters, which is 27.5 centimeters for standard size 10. So 0 to 5 downward direction you need to measure 27.5 centimeters. And 0 to 6 towards your right you need to mark 0 to 6 outward direction 4 centimeters. This is to shape your crotch. So 0 to 6 outward direction towards your right is 4 centimeters. And now from point number 6 square down, and from point number 5 square across and mark point number 7 over here. Wherever these two lines are meeting, label this point as point number 7. And using your French curve join from point number 5, draw a smooth curve into your point number 6 in order to shape your crotch shaping. So join 5 and 6 with a smooth curve for your crotch using your French curve. Done. Now 1 to 8 upward direction is half of your ankle round measurement, which is 26 by 2, 13 centimeters. 1 to 8 upward direction is 13 centimeters. That is your half of ankle round measurement. Now from point number 8, again using your French curve, draw one smooth curve that which blends into your 1 to 2 line. So you need to draw one smooth curve into your 1 to 2 line, and wherever it is meeting this 1 to 2 line, label this line as point number 9. This is to shape your hemline. And then this is the draft for your dhoti salwar. And you need to cut along the points 6, 3, 4, 9, 8, 5 and along this particular curve portion. This is the draft of your dhoti salwar. And once you are done with your draft, you are supposed to write on the pattern information. Along your 2 to 1 line, on fold, bias grain line, dhoti pant, that is the name of the garment, size for 10 and cut 2 pieces. Entirely this is the draft for your dhoti salwar.